So this is the fish that I am going to embellish today, and it's gonna be hard because he has some beautiful cells, and to embellish it I have to cover some of them. So let's see what's gonna happen. I did these rings on purpose because when I was trying to do this pour, it was for an enhancement, and I was trying to do something that I was controlling myself what I was doing, and I wanted to have some ripples in the water, so that's why I did that. Those are supposed to be the ripples in the water, and now I'm gonna put something on top of the water, and you'll see. So this is the final piece, and I'm gonna tell you the colors that I use. I don't know what happened with the black, but I used black, lamp black or carbon black, depending if it was. I used tradition, which is carbon black, but if you use the Americana series, it is called lamp black. And we use raw umber. The burnt umber we didn't use; it was too liquid, but we used raw umber. Deep midnight blue. We use Terra Coral a little bit, but it kind of disappears, so I'm going to eliminate it. We use, let's leave it because we did use it. Jack-o'-lantern orange, burnt sienna, primary red, snow titanium white. I don't know but why it's not closing. Okay, snow titanium white, banana cream, golden straw, and Aqua Sky. And the brushes were the Black Gold by Dynasty Do 06 CV in the sizes of, 6, 8, 6, 8, and 10, and the 206 shader, 206S inside 12, and the 20O liner. And we use a round brush in the size of 2. And this is the Fox Kolinsky by Dynasty. Yes, this is a Dynasty brush too. Fox Kolinsky by Dynasty. So they were all Dynasty brushes. If you see, it's not as long as others. That's what I like. And it's very hard for me to see the lines, so we'll see if I'm able to do it. I'm gonna start with the dark color, and I have burnt umber plus golden straw. More burnt umber than the golden straw. And I'm going to start by putting it in this dark area in here. Oops. It's a tiny bit that my colors are not good, so they're very old paints. And it needs to be darker than that, but my burnt umber is too liquid and it's not making too strong, so let's go all the way to raw umber. Okay, so this area has to be darker in here. Come on. Colors are extremely liquid, and the paint has gloss because we're painting over. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to put a coat in there and then go back to it. So let's go to banana cream because there's a light area in here. That's probably too strong, but for now we're gonna put that, and golden straw in the remainder. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a base for now so that I can find later my colors, but trying to put the colors also. So this is the brown, which is not helping, so let's try to find another color. I'm not, if you want to clean your brush, do it with a paper towel, so do not add water like this. Pinch it with a paper towel. For now, I'm going to put my lines in dark so I can find them later. My veins, I'm talking about my veins. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the rest of this color. It is Golden Straw plus Burnt Sienna, and apply it, and I will be right back. Okay, there's an area dark with burnt umber, burnt Sienna plus the raw umber in there. Okay, so the remainder is going to be base coated with the banana cream plus the burnt sienna, and we'll be right back. So before I continue, I'm going to start making shadings underneath this leaf, so it looks part that is laying on top of that water. This is a size 12, and I'm just going to do a floating with the color that I grabbed, which is a dark color, deep midnight blue, underneath the water. And I know the leaf, and I know I'm gonna probably have to put several coats of this color. And I may need to go darker than this, and if that's the case, I'm gonna use the black. Even though the base coat is not completely solid and opaque, that's alright. We're gonna add more colors. So I'm back to my size 10 brush, and I'm going to put in the middle of this, is gonna be the lighter color, the banana cream, so that it flips. I'm gonna put the darker one, which is the golden straw, and I may even go to a darker color. The gold ochre in here in the back, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight the highlight, so the light color, and then now I'm trying to cover these graphite lines, and I'm gonna find a liner and continue this color all the way to here. White with the banana cream. Wipe it with my paper towel and go to the banana cream. More of the golden straw. Banana cream. And the white. Banana cream. Wipe my brush and go to the golden straw. Golden straw plus the burnt sienna. Go back to the, clean your brush so that you can take golden straw alone, and go back to my banana cream. burnt sienna plus the golden straw. Okay, got back to the white plus the banana cream. Okay, go back to the burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is a tiny bit transparent, so I'm gonna mix it with the golden straw, and I'm adding it underneath in here. Oops, probably needs to be burnt sienna plus the brown. And there's a light area in there that I'm skipping, and the tip. The burnt sienna, and this time I'm gonna add the golden straw to the burnt sienna. Now I'm gonna blend with that dark color that was in there, which was the raw umber plus the burnt sienna. So let's go to the dark raw umber. And when you're using a liner, you need to have more water in the brush than when you use the other one. And I'm gonna put a tiny bit of darker on that point. Darker color on that point. Now there's an area of lightness, and I'm gonna go to my small size 6 to the raw sienna, banana cream again, oops, gonna remove the excess paint from my brush. That was too much paint. To the banana cream. And raw sienna. Let's put also that banana cream in here. And wipe my brush so that I can blend the edges. Tickle the edges. If you completely remove it, you can put it back. Gonna put more highlights in here. This is white. Let's blend with the banana cream. And then I'm gonna highlight with the banana cream on this side, and also with the banana cream on this side, maybe with a tiny bit of white. Let's go to the lower section, and we are going to first apply the golden straw in here with that golden straw, maybe a tiny bit more of the burnt sienna. golden straw. Let's go to the golden straw. Blend with the golden straw plus raw sienna. And let's put more of the raw sienna. And there's lighter in there, so let's go to the golden straw in here. It's the surface has, the canvas has the, how do you say, the texture of the pour, and I'm trying to fight with that. So that's why you're seeing me working it so hard, the brush so hard. Normally don't like to do this to my brushes because it damages them, but we're using a canvas that has a lot of texture. I'm gonna take some of that raw umber plus burnt sienna. There's a highlight in here. Let's put the banana cream. Let's go to the raw umber plus burnt sienna. The tip. But then in the back, take the golden straw plus raw sienna. I'm gonna clean my brush, go to the raw sienna and blend that. Banana cream. I will have to dry this for a second, so in order to fix that, because it's not. Let's dry it for a second. We'll be right back. It is getting cooler. I'm gonna put more of the black blue that I put in there. Okay, I like to put the cast shadow before I finish with the leaf, because then if it goes over the leaf, I can fix the leaf. I'm gonna go one last time with this deep midnight blue, and make sure this area is also casting a shadow in here, but it is not since it is not touching the water, there is a gap in between because it's not touching the water. Oops, you see, that's why I wanna do it before. So this is not, this part of the leaf is not touching the water, but there is a cast shadow in there too. This is also casting a shadow in there and underneath here. So I'm gonna dry that, and we are going to put black. Oh my goodness, I was not recording. So let me tell you what I did. I took a liner and I floated. I'm gonna put a video at the top so you know what is floating, and I floated down next to the item that is causing the cast shadow, because cast shadows are always darker next to the item that is causing the cast shadow. So the leaf is causing a cast shadow on the water, and it is always darker next to the item. So I went like this and I put a darker black next to that leaf. So now I'm going to continue with the leaf, and I explained that I use black because black has blue. Black is made, if you want to mix black with acrylic colors. You just need ultramarine blue and burnt umber, and you mix those two and you make black. If you have more of the ultramarine blue, it makes a cooler black, and if you have more of the burnt umber, it makes a warmer black. I want to make some lighter color. Let's see if it's gonna help. If not, I will take it out. This is the white. Let's put white plus that that blue that we have on hand, which is the sky aqua sky. And I'm going to make lighter colors in here. Because this leaf is making ripples in here. And that was too dark in there, so let's put more of the blue. That was the reason why I have selected to do this in here, because in the photo the leaf was making ripples. Oops, that's too much. So I do have some ripples already that I made with this, but I am like exaggerating them now next to the, like they are in the photo. I'm gonna use it to put the center veins with the raw umber plus the burnt sienna. Okay, let's start highlighting. And let's highlight with golden straw. Blend that in there. Trying to create some wrinkles, wrinkles, by putting highlights here and there. Do the same by putting some of the shading. That's cast shadow that this is casting a shadow on the leaf. So this is casting a shadow of the leaf, and we need to make it lighter underneath so that it's not part. So this section in here with the raw sienna plus the golden straw is not part of the cast shadow, this section in here. So that's, we have to make it lighter in there because it's not part of that cast shadow. That was too light. Raw sienna. Okay, I put back the golden straw in there, and now I'm gonna go to, and it's so liquid. I'm gonna dry it in a second. I'm blending with the raw sienna. Okay, so these two sections are golden straw, and I'm gonna dry them. I'm gonna put water on top of them. Gonna go again with the raw sienna on top of this section, and then highlighted it with the golden straw. I want to make this video super long, and I already put all the colors, but I want to put another coat of the color because it's some areas that still show the background. So I'm gonna do that, and before I do it, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of the sky blue that I have with some white, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit of water on top of those two. So these two are underneath of the water. So I'm putting that color in there. Have some water on top. See, like this. That's too dark, too white. Oh, that was too much. Ay, ay, ay. I want to see some of the color. So let's put some of the color back. Oh, I didn't do too much. Let's just see if we can put some pink and purples in here. So let me see, I'm trying to find some purples and some pinks that I brought. Let me bring them. This Terra Coral, the purple is Royal Purple and the orange is Jack-o'-lantern Orange. It's just because what I found. Any orange will do, any pink will do. And my colors are so super liquid, they're so old. Oh, okay, I meant to get more colors and I have not. So this is the orange. So I'm gonna put some tints of orange in here. And the orange is not showing too much, so let me find a red. So primary red, I'm gonna add primary red to this orange. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit of the primary red plus the burnt sienna and the jack-o'-lantern orange. And add some tinges of orange of that. That may seem too much. I'm gonna wet the brush, and maybe I'm just gonna blot it. Take the pink and put some pink in here. We can put some pink in here. Blend that with the burnt sienna. Let's go highlights with the banana cream. And this area was darker. Add any highlights or shading that you want to add, especially, for example, let's do a shading with that raw umber. And we can shade underneath in here. And underneath in here. Let's see. And in here. And in here. Highlights, for example, I can put a very strong highlight with white plus banana cream in here, and in here, it's tiny bit in here and here. And let's see, there's a strong highlight in here, and there's a strong highlight in there, and there's one also in here. You can also do some highlights that are not as strong with golden ochre. Golden ochre here and there. You can highlight here and there. To add the, just put strong highlight in there. The final step will be to add the dark spots. And for that I need to put fresh paint. Okay, this is the raw umber. And you're gonna put some areas of very dark spot areas here and there. Some are tiny, some are bigger than others. You can even make holes in the leaves if you want to. Want to put more of the water in there. Okay, so I put a tiny bit of the reflective light of the blue in there. Gonna blend it with I'm gonna blend it with my goodness, it's called Golden Straw. Put a tiny bit of the blue in there, and it's gonna be a green probably. I'm making green, but that's okay. If you don't like it, you can erase it. but water is reflecting of this on this leaf, that's for sure, because everything reflects. Like for example, when I'm painting portraits, and the person has a green shirt or dress, I will put some of that green in the flesh. And because everything reflects on everything, so putting here some reflection from the water is the right thing to do, because water reflects. So I mean, everything reflects, all the colors reflects on other colors. So I'm putting some in here too. Oh, I'm gonna blend it with Sienna. I was gonna say, when you when you do portraits, you put it all the colors. You put orange, blue, green in the flesh. You put a lot of color in the flesh, and that's gonna make your portrait looks more realistic. And that's it. Thank you for joining us. Please let me know in the comments if you like what we did, if you'd like to do more. And I need to scan this, the line drawing of this one and of the other bird, and we're gonna be putting it somewhere so that you can have it. So if you're interested, let us know in the comments. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.